Welcome, I'm Stefan Hänisch, Head of Knowledge Transfer and Education at SAP, and in this video I'd like to discuss with you the topic of digital transformation and how you can develop the right skills to stay ahead of the game in the digital world. Now let's start off with some interesting data points. If you have small children like myself just starting off in primary school, you might wonder which job is my son or my daughter going to work in one day when they enter the job market. And the interesting thing is that in reality, more than 65% of our children are going to work in jobs that don't even exist today. They haven't even been invented. Another interesting study from Harvard Business Review talks about the shelf life of knowledge. That if you go to college today, you acquire certain knowledge and skills. In many areas, this is valid for less than 5 years. So skills in a digital world has become more dynamic than ever before. Let's have a closer look. So digital transformation is everywhere, but what does it mean from a skills perspective? To find out, we conducted a study together with the University of Munich and surveyed all of SAP's customer user groups worldwide. The results are quite interesting. More than 90% of companies said that they consider digital transformation for absolutely crucial for their business strategy and success. However, only 50% have a vision and even only 1/3 have a clearly defined strategy. Why is that so? Well, one reason is certainly the lack of skills, because 64% of companies are telling us that they don't have the right skills in place to define a digital transformation strategy. So which skills are we talking about? Obviously, there are some key technology skills required. Skills like big data, cloud computing, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and you name it. But the tricky thing about digital transformation is that you have to combine those technology skills with business skills. Skills like business change management, social media strategies, design thinking, entrepreneurship, and only the combination of technology skills and business skills will enable you to develop your digital strategy. Another interesting study was done by the European Research Center for Information Systems. The study identified 7 dimensions for successful skill development. The study also found that companies successful with skill building for the digital transformation have 3 things in common. They have a very supportive learning culture, but also learning infrastructure in place. They encourage their employees for continuous skill development and continuous learning. And last but not least, they put a lot of emphasis on digital learning methods. So how to stay up to date with all the knowledge in a digital world? Well, first of all, we have to realize that knowledge and learning is no longer a phase in our life that just precedes the working phase. No longer is it just that we go to a university, learn something, learn a profession, let's say to be an accountant, and after that work for all our work life in this one profession. Instead, we continuously have to learn new things, relearn, and yes, even unlearn some things that we thought we know from the past. That same logic also applies to the world of SAP knowledge. No longer is it good enough to know one module and then work with this one module for all your career. In the world of cloud solutions and quarterly updates, you have to continuously keep your knowledge up to date with the latest innovations. Now the good news is that digital technology provides ways for learning itself to make it much more simple and effective. You all know about e-learning possibilities, videos, gamification that we have nowadays, massive open online courses, all of that tailored to bring learning at the fingertip in this continuous learning journey. New technologies like machine learning are going to make that even much more effective. Conversational systems, virtual reality, you name it.
3, 2, 1, action!
And this is exactly how we built the digital learning offering in SAP. Next to our classroom offerings that you find in training centers around the world, we have a digital learning infrastructure that sits on 2 pillars. Open SAP, our massive open online courses for all the latest SAP innovations, and the SAP Learning Hub, your basis for professional skill building in the SAP environment. Let's have a closer look at this. Open SAP, available for all of you, just one click away. Go to open.sap.com on the internet and you will find for every major innovation topic in the SAP context, massive open online courses available that you can access free of charge to stay tuned with the latest innovations, as well as some thought leadership topics in the SAP and digital transformation environment. The SAP Learning Hub then is available to you at a subscription fee and then provides you all the content that you need, basically all of SAP's training content available, ebooks, e-learning courses, early knowledge transfer. It goes further than that to so-called SAP learning rooms for every topic that you're interested in, basically your anchor point with collaboration forums, with the latest infos, with live sessions, videos by experts to keep you up to date on the knowledge and what's going on in this particular area. Live access is your way in the digital learning world to get access to real SAP training systems hands-on, because obviously if you want to learn about software solutions, this is absolutely instrumental. And all of that is complemented by a learning management system capability that can keep you and your learners up to speed and kind of organized in what you want to learn at what point in time. So Open SAP and the SAP Learning Hub that help you to stay up to date, and we are proud to announce that in the meantime we have exceeded the number of 1 million registered users and subscribers on the platforms Open SAP and the Learning Hub. Now, one thing that you may wonder is, wow, with all this learning available, how can I get my path to what I want to learn for my particular use case? What's my way through the jungle, if you will? And to make that easier for you, we now provide what we call learning journeys on a topic and role perspective that make sure that whatever it may be, let's say you're an ERP finance consultant and want to be upskilled into the S/4HANA world, you find exactly the right path, where to start to get an overview, where to continue to become fully competent, or if you are already competent, what do you have to do to stay current with your knowledge in that topic area. So Open SAP, the SAP Learning Hub, your infrastructure to stay up to date with SAP knowledge and the SAP learning journeys, your path to know where to go there. Now, with all this praise for digital learning, a general truth remains that applies to all kind of learning, is that also in the digital world, to learn successfully, you need to have a book, a teacher, some content and possibility to practice, as well as also a test or comparable ways for motivating you. And this is exactly what we try to bring into our digital learning offerings, not only the content in nice animated modular e-learnings, but complemented by practice possibilities with live access, complemented by teaching elements, even in the digital world, be it through live sessions, videos, coaching sessions, moderations in learning rooms, and not the least, testing elements and certifications to keep the learners rolling the ball. I'm very excited to inform you about two new learning offerings this year. One are solution-specific editions of the SAP Learning Hub. The other one, digital certification badges. Follow me. I'm happy to inform you about two new exciting additions to our learning portfolio. The first one being solution-specific editions of the SAP Learning Hub. So if you work primarily in one solution area, be it finance, customer engagement and commerce, human resources, S/4HANA Cloud, you name it, we now have a special edition of the Learning Hub available for you that gives you everything you need to know for this exact one solution, including 10 hours of live access so that you can even do hands-on practice at a very attractive price. In addition to the solution-specific editions of the SAP Learning Hub, we now also provide, as the second big news item, the possibility to publish and share your certifications via digital badges. Such a digital badge you can link to all your social media activity, for example your LinkedIn profile, and share with the world your qualifications. So check out solution-specific editions of the SAP Learning Hub and digital badges. So let me close with a quote from Bernd Leukert, SAP's board member for products and innovations. Knowledge, education, and lifelong learning are key to success. In the digital world, that's more true so than ever. Thanks for watching.